Hi everyone, I guess I'm the only art person here tonight who's not an architect at all. I'm actually an art critic and a gallery director, and we talk about Art Spec Philly. Now, Art Spec Philly began about 4 years ago across the country, first being in New York City, we're in San Francisco, Trenton, New Jersey, and Philadelphia. And in Philadelphia, I live in Philadelphia. And some of the things that we do is we're a forum for the creative community, like platforms like this, Fast Forward Philly. Thank you again to Kathy and Eric for inviting me. Now, one point I want to start with quickly is coming together is beginning, keeping together is progress, working together is success. It's not enough to be a creative professional in your design, in architecture, in technology, in the arts. Collaboration across those disciplines is what keeps us alive and what keeps our creative juices flowing. So that's what Art Spec does. Now, some of the ways in which we do that is to ask questions. How else can we figure out what a forum does? One of the ways we do that is we ask questions such as how can cultural institutions use technology to reach new audiences and to enrich those experiences for audiences that honestly can't find the arts accessible to their communities, i.e. how accessible is the Barnes Foundation to West Philadelphia. Now, we've had some really great sponsors in the past, everything from Wix, Tumblr, AOL Artists. We did a really great conference last spring as a test at AOL, which by the way actually still exists. I was very surprised. I literally asked the CTO where have you been for the past 5 years. So yeah. And one of the ways in which we actually started was with the use of social media, the use of live streaming, because we focus on two audiences. Tonight there's two audiences here. Those that are sitting and staring at me very intently, making me slightly nervous, and those that are home tweeting about this. And those are the two audiences that we reach out to continually as we reach across the divide to bring together these disciplines. And in Philadelphia, we've been here for actually a year and a couple months now. And we've had some really great sponsors here in Philadelphia, King Social Media, the Excite Center, Cultureworks, you name it, and they've done a really great job helping us to reach across the city and reach these divides, to bring out professionals, to really get them to work together, collaborate together, and discuss together, which is the most important thing for us. What we've done, the future of interactive tech, a couple discussion panels, Foodie versus Techie, which is honestly one of my most favorite events from the past year. There's about 30 of us, and we discussed the new technology and ways in which cities are experiencing food and technology. One example is actually QR codes in a subway. As you walk down, you can actually buy groceries with your phone on the way to a destination from the city and have it delivered to your house. So, what's next? Obviously, we do a lot, but we don't want to do too much. So this year we're looking forward to a couple things. First thing is Philly Tech Week. I'm pretty sure everyone here at some point has been to Philly Tech Week or heard about it. It's amazing, it's fun, and it's a great chance to meet professionals across the city. Next thing up is News from the City is a Make Music Day. A lot of our members are really, really interested in the music and tech space. So really this year we'll take a chance to reach out and create an event around that. And the last thing of all these things will be a half-day demo day. Now, the next thing is why? Well, it's content. Every event that we create, it's not just a discussion panel, it's not just a forum, it's not just a chance to get out the house and have an excuse to put on something nice. It's an excuse to honestly play with someone else that you honestly would never meet in your profession. And Will Ferrell says the best. And the truth is, when art and technology mix, magic happens. It's just magical. I mean, I've been in events, and literally, you can see that moment when some idea goes from, I'll do it one day, to, and that's the beauty of arts and technology when they come together. Wow, this really goes fast. All right, now what's next for Philly? Demos. I'm doing all this right now, so I guess we're on the path. Next, collaboration and creative. I'm going to run back and explain that. Now, demos. I always include new formats and social media because we always want to reach the two audiences, those that can't leave the house past 8 o'clock because they have toddlers, so that's our digital audience, and those, of course, that really don't want to go to a discussion panel again, so they want a new format. You have your demo days, and we consistently reach out to our members to find new ways in which you want to interact with the professionals in this community. It's not just one format. Now, collaboration. It's up to the leaders in this community, it's up to the organizations in this community, and honestly you, to leave the house. So once a month, 7 to 9, really quick and simple. I'm going to do the last one anyways. And the most important thing, of course, well, actually, I forgot. All right, so now those are the formats. We need help. I sit for quite some time with the help of Trina in the back and now Marcel, coming up with new ways to create new formats to interact with professionals and create ways in which one will have fun, two will create, and three will discuss, and then three will go home and please talk about it because we really look at tweets all night waiting for that. Please do. So those are the new formats that we're looking for, and that is honestly with the help of you. I'm just going to keep talking in the meantime. Oh, there we go. Collaboration with the community. Now, the tech community here in Philadelphia is very heavily center city based, maybe parts of Kensington and West Philadelphia. We want to expand that because there are more people than just in those three areas of the city that are interested in this sector, which is why we do these new formats, which is why we film both digital and physical audiences. And one of the ways in which we can do that, once again, is with the help of you. See, there's a thing here. You. All right. Just gonna wait. Quietly. All right, I'm just going to continue. Anyways, so, like I said, new formats and the collaboration with the community. One of the ways in which we've worked in the past with FFP Philly is, as Chris put to me, how can we make your events more accessible? So the events that we host always won't just be within Philadelphia. Create something worth sharing. That's what the last one was. Now, the most important thing is, of course, every event, like we said, it's about the content. It's about the discussion. It's about the opportunity to create with professionals across the city and across the country. The Arts Tech community spans 4 cities with almost 4,000 members, and every one of those members wants to be here and meet you. They can't do that if you don't come out or if you don't engage. Now, 3 simple steps. This is my favorite part. Go to the website, click join us, and that's all you really have to do. Just leave the house after that. Now, like I said, the next thing in Philadelphia is creating something with sharing, start a discussion, get up, engage, get a drink, repeat. And that's pretty much it.